Keo here from Stomva, USA. As many of you know, Johnny Madrid was a big influence on me musically, trumpet-wise, and actually just in life in general. And I remember back in Hawaii, which was when I first met him and when I spent a lot of time with him, there were always companies that were trying to get him to play a certain trumpet or a certain mouthpiece. They'd offer him an endorsement. Hey, we'll give you this free trumpet if you play our brand. Hey, I'll give you a free mouthpiece if you play this. And he'd tell me about it, and I'd ask him, I go, well, why don't you take the free stuff? And he says, well, I want to use the trumpet and the mouthpiece that I like the best, the one that makes me sound the best, that's easiest to play. And it made me realize way back then that the real endorsement comes from the guy who paid for the trumpet or paid for the mouthpiece. The instrument or the mouthpiece, the setup, if you will, played well enough that he was willing to take out his wallet and pay the money for it, versus just taking a trumpet for free. And it sort of set the stage for how I think about the whole thing. And I remember thinking about that when I would go hear, great trumpet players years later name somebody, and I would think, wow, they're playing a blah 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 trumpet, or they're playing a this trumpet, and I'd wonder, why are they playing that trumpet? Are they playing that trumpet because it's actually the one that they like the best? Or are they playing that trumpet because they got a deal on it? Or in some case, they got it for free. And I think you should think about that as well. You should be looking for the gear that plays the best for you and gives you the sound you like. And if you find that gear, and a company's willing to give you a deal or even give it to you for free, I think that's great. But the goal should be to find the instrument or the mouthpiece that works the best for you. Because after all, you got to live with it. You got to make music. And ultimately, your career and your living on the trumpet is based on how well you sound, not on who gave you a free instrument.